Coming up, Monster Truck Nation for the first time in weeks returns with a shocking twist. Who will come out as the victor? Carolina Crusher, Taurus, Bigfoot, Barefoot, or somebody out of the pack of these 10? We're about to find out next. For the first time in nearly a month, I am proud to present you the first M.T.N broadcast of 2015. The M.T.N Thunderdrags Series Indoors Edition. Hi everybody, I'm Tom Todd, and we have got an incredible amount of trucks here. 10 monster trucks for the 4th event of the M.T.N Thunderdrags Series. Let's take a look at this astonishing field of trucks here. We'll start off with Dan Patrick out of Kingston, Ohio, in the Samson machine. Chevrolet fans, be prepared for this candidate. David Morris out of Springfield, Tennessee, in the Equalizer. Ford fans will get a taste of Dan Evans, who's been looking very impressive in Blue Thunder. Dan Evans, now driving Blue Thunder. Thunder is ready to storm over the field tonight. And John Pyatt, the original monster truck, driving the Bigfoot Ford. Bigfoot, the original monster truck. Can he walk out of here as the victor? We're about to find out. Next up, a newcomer to the M.T.N circuit. Bob Robbins, driver of what I think is the Aftershock Ford. If that is a mistake, please mention it in the comments below. First time back in the driver's seat, Eldon Depew will be driving Taurus. Taurus, a great truck. Well, can he come out of here tonight? We're about to find out soon. Carolina Crusher, as a Dodge, will be driven by Tim Tesmer. Tim Tesmer driving that truck with a Dodge body. That is going to be an interesting feature for the season of 2015. And three-time the guy who has won back-to-back events 3 times, Kirk Dabney, Barefoot. And out of Atlanta, Georgia, we have Chad Fortune driving the Power Ford. Western Renegade, driven by Barry Parkin. And I think that's probably concludes the whole entire lineup. No, we'll begin with round 1 racing action coming up. Here's how the first round matchups will look like on this indoor but relatively short course. It'll be Dan Evans and Blue Thunder taking on Bob Robbins and the Aftershock. Western Renegade up against Power Ford. Bigfoot going up against Equalizer. Taurus versus Barefoot. That could be the battle of the evening right there. And Carolina Crusher taking on Samson. Alex will be in the pits. I'll be up there in the booth where Sonic and I will be calling the action. Let's get to the racing right now, shall we? Sonic up here in the booth with me, and we are getting ready for our first square off of 2015. Yeah, you're right, Tom. Here they go, Blue Thunder, new driver behind the wheel, Aftershock, a newcomer, and it looks like to me that it was Blue Thunder, Tom. There you see it on the replay. Dan Evans and Blue Thunder gets the win. Alex is down there with him.
Dan Evans, the former driver, destroyer, now behind the wheel of Blue Thunder. Dan, why'd you make this move?
Well, I no longer own the Destroyer, and Blue Thunder is a pretty good Ford truck, and now I've moved all my equipment to Blue Thunder and to the Blue Thunder team, and I'm here to stay.
You did pretty good. Johnny was your first one. How'd you do?
I think I did pretty good. Aftershock, Bob Robbins over there was pretty close. Pretty close. I'm thinking if we could keep this big blue Ford together, we might be able to beat everybody here.
All right, Dan. Good luck to you.
Thanks. All right, we're about to begin our second square off, Sonic. Yeah, Barry Parkin, Western Renegade, taking on Chad Fortune and Power Ford out of Atlanta, Georgia, your home state, Tom. Yeah, you're right about that, Sonic, as Barry Parkin has taken the win. As you see on replay, you can see that Barry Parkin and the Big Hummer and Western Renegade puts away Mr. Homeboy, Mr. Carl Malone. Carl Malone's truck, the awesome-looking Power Ford. Round 1 continues with Bigfoot taking on Equalizer. John Payne and Bigfoot, David Morris, an Equalizer, and it looks like Bigfoot has a huge lead. John Payne is gonna put David Morris away early. Wow. As you'll see on the replay here, that was no contest. Let me look at that. Bigfoot, John Pyatt, despite the fact that's being an old leaf-sprung truck, had that race from the beginning. And he is our winner in our third square-off. As we now take a look at Barefoot Kirk Dabney, who's won for the past 3 times this season of the M.T.N. Thunderdrags Series, take on Eldon Depew and Taurus. And looky there, Barefoot has beaten Taurus already. That it was a little bit of a contest until they got half track. You're right about that, Sonic, as Eldon Depew takes a wild bounce there. Alright, final race of round number 1. Carolina Crusher, a Dodge body driven by Tim Tesmer, taking on Dan Patrick and Sampson. Off the start, they look like they're even, but oh my goodness, that is close. Very close race indeed, Sonic. As we take a look at the replay, and Carolina Crusher's your winner. You're right about that, Sonic. Alex is standing there with Tim Tesmer.
Tim Tesmer and the Carolina Crusher. Tim, what? Tim, where'd you get? Tim, how did you get it? How'd you get inside this truck?
Well, this is a Carolina Crusher Dodge. You know, Porter drives the one with a Chevrolet body. Michael Harper, who will also drive a Carolina Crusher truck in the. It will drive another Carolina Crusher truck in the Winter Nationals, and it will. Winter Nationals, he'll drive that truck. Will also be a Chevrolet. This one's a Dodge. I kind of like it as a Dodge. So the Paul Schaefer put me behind the wheel off this thing.
You put it down a really good one. What is for your first run in this truck? Do you think you might can win the championship with it?
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna have to. I'll just have to get it. engage in every points race of the M.T.N. Thunderdrags Series if I plan to win the championship.
All right. Right, Tim. Good luck to you.
Thank you. That was an interesting first round. Here's how they'll line up for the second round. Blue Thunder, Dan Evans will be taking on Dan Patrick and Samson. Samson coming back as the fast loser. Then it'll be Western Renegade taking on the legendary Bigfoot. And then Kirk Dabney and Barefoot up against Tim Tesmer and the Carolina Crusher. Alright, the second round. 3 square-offs in this one, Sonic, as we have 10 trucks. Yeah, that's right. Dan Patrick Sampson coming back as the fast loser. This is technically the battle of the Dads here, and I wonder how Dan Evans and Blue Thunder will show. Oh my gosh, that was close. Holy cow. I don't know who the winner of that one, though. We got to see that again. You're right about that, Sonic, and my goodness, it was close. Blue Thunder's getting the win, we're told. Bigfoot now, John Pyatt and Bigfoot number 4 taking on Western Renegade. Off the start, Barry Parkin has a very huge disadvantage. John Pyatt uses the forward power and he takes the win. You're right about that, Sonic. And it looks like John Pyatt is going to put Western Renegade away. But we got to give credit to Barry Parker. What a great effort. All right, round 2 action is going to be decided here as between Carolina Crusher and Barefoot. And it looks like, holy cow. Wow. Barefoot, Kirk Dabney and Barefoot will not be the winner tonight. Look at that. Tim Tesmer puts him away, and I think he might have had that from the beginning. Wow. For the semifinals, we'll have Blue Thunder taking on Samson once again. Samson once again coming back as the fast loser. Bigfoot will be taking on Carolina Crusher. Barefoot was eliminated in the second round. He will not win today. Unbelievable. All right, the semifinals. Blue Thunder taking on Samson once again. Sonic, this could be a pretty close race. Yeah, it's more than just a battle of the Dans. This is also a Ford versus Chevrolet battle, and it looks like Dan Patrick's not going to do it tonight. You're right about that. That was no contest. Dan Evans won that race fair and square. He's going to the finals. All right, who will be our other finalists? Will it be the legendary Bigfoot or Tim Tesmer in that Dodge Carolina Crusher? We're about to find out here, Sonic. All right, off the start. Oh my gosh. Crusher had that from the beginning. That was no contest. He did it. He has beaten Bigfoot. You're right about that, Sonic. As you can see, Crusher has beaten Bigfoot, and he had that race from the beginning.